Hi, welcome to this video, which is about Forex trade entry techniques and rules. And in terms of, I just want to chat about the perfect entry setup. Now, in terms of this video, it's kind of inspired by an email I got the other day. It's from one of the other YouTube channels I'm subscribed to. This one is a really what I could consider sensible advice channel. It's run by an ex-hedge fund manager. And he makes the point about trade entries. Most beginners and losing traders are obsessed with entry. Okay, they make it all too complicated, and they actually think that getting a perfect entry is the key to trading success, which is not true. Okay, now in terms of what he was saying about when he started trading, I've got similar experience. What you do is you look at the charts, you line up all these levels or technicals or indicators or whatever it might be, have loads of inputs to generate the trading signal. Then what you see is after it looked all great before you entered the signal, you don't make any money and you get stopped out. A lot of traders overcomplicate entry. I think it's the key to trading success. And they want to work hard on the entry, because they feel if they don't work hard, they don't deserve any money back from the markets. That goes just generally with traders and their strategy anyway. They think they've got to work hard, analyze the chart, look at it, think about it, etc. It's not true, okay? You can spend an hour looking at a chart, or you can spend a couple of seconds. You're going to be judged on the money that you make. Now, my own view is that you should not have too many rules for entry at all, and you must see an entry level that you like as soon as you look at the chart. You should not have to think about it. There's no serious trader or experienced trader that thinks about a trade entry. They just either see one there, do it, or they don't. Okay, and in terms of when you do a trade entry, the inputs should be minimal. Now, if I was to take our trade entry technique, and you can just go and look at our trade setups in our playlist on YouTube, it's mostly just coming through a level. We look at the big picture of the chart, we pick out a level, we just come through a level to confirm our trading signal. Yeah, we might have a defining candle, but that's about it. We don't use anything more fancy than that. But it does work. I mean, obviously, we have our losers, but we get some really big winning trades as well. Now, in terms of another point that this guy made in his video, the guy I mentioned earlier, the hedge fund guy, he was saying that, in terms of technicals, on their own, they don't mean much at all. What you should do is actually study the sentiment behind the chart, okay? Because it's the sentiment that drives the chart. So if you know, let's say you've got a very bullish sentiment and prices are rising, you're not going to wait for a pullback, are you? You're just going to jump in the market on strength. It's one of those things. You don't have to have a pinpoint entry, okay? And too many traders think that's the key to success. It isn't. I personally think entries are the easy part of Forex trading. As long as I've got a decent entry, I'm happy. I think you've also, and a lot of traders don't pay attention so much to their stop loss. I think the stop loss is as important as entry, or even more so, because the stop has got to give you good protection. But if you've got a big trend, you've got to trail it, stay with the trend without getting bumped out too early, but have decent protection. Okay. Also, you've got to work out when to take your profit. I personally think that's far harder than getting just a decent entry into a trend. So if you have been using really complicated, sort of predictive analysis to generate your trade entry, or you're using too many indicators to back up what you see on the chart, that is probably not going to work. Simplify it, make it very simple. Now, in terms of this, and it's a lesson from one of the great traders of all time, he was a mathematical genius, Ed Thorpe, the original quant trader, one of the best traders ever in my view. He said when he started Forex trading, because of his background, he tended to complicate things too much. Then when he simplified it down, he started to make a lot of money. He said he read Occam's Razor. If you haven't read Occam's Razor, it's all about simplicity. Go and read it. It's a theory, and the theory is one that I love. Ed Thorpe obviously does. Even great minds like Albert Einstein. It's all about simplicity and the minimum of inputs to get a conclusion. So if you've been overcomplicating your entry, then basically make it a lot simpler. And just when you do your entries, just don't think that that is the main criteria for achieving trading profits. You've obviously got to deal with stops, profit objectives, and so forth as well. Okay, so trade entries on their own, get the perfect trade entry, just forget it and keep it simple and see it as part of a bigger picture in achieving Forex profits. Right, that is the video for today. Thank you very much for watching me as usual. Take care. Have a good day.